The universe is just a video game that creators could deactivate at any moment. Scientists September 16, 2019. If you weren't a real person but just a character in a video game, how would you know? The universe is just a video game that creators could disable at any time. Maybe the Sims are as real as us. Keanu Reeves' 1999 film The Matrix envisions a distant future in which all humanity is unknowingly trapped within a late 20th century simulation. It's a great idea for a fun movie. But if it were true, would any of us know the difference? Oxford University philosopher Nick Bostrom probably thinks not. He said, although the world we see is, in a sense, real, it is not located at the fundamental level of reality. He thinks we are living in a computer program created by a super-intelligent race. The universe is just a video game that creators could disable at any time. Bostrom has a background in physics, computational neuroscience and mathematical logic, as well as philosophy. The Copernican principle, named after the astronomer who popularized the idea that the sun is the center of the solar system, says that the Earth is not special, that we could technically be on any rock of similar size, orbiting any star of similar size, and the universe would look the same. Now, if aliens or future humans made a virtual Earth inside a supercomputer, there is no reason why they couldn't make a million of them. So the numbers are against us. There may be billions of simulated worlds and at most are real. The Copernican principle says that based on this, we are more likely to participate in one of the simulations than in reality. Bostrom continued, the thing that later generations can do with their super powerful computers is to perform detailed simulations of their ancestors. Suppose these simulated people are aware. So it may be that the vast majority of minds like ours do not belong to the original race, but to people simulated by the advanced descendants of an original race. This raises the question of whether it is possible to create a simulation with artificially intelligent inhabitants who believed in their world. Rich Terriel, a computer scientist at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Pasadena, California, thinks we'll be able to do it soon. The universe is just a video game that creators could disable at any time. Rich Terriel thinks that soon we can build our own toy universes. He says, we are within a generation of being these gods who create these universes. Experiments are being conducted to determine now the final resolution of the universe that can give us clues about the nature of reality. Could we find out if the simulation hypothesis is correct? Bostrom believes there is always a chance that one day we may find a deliberate clue hidden in the simulation. He joked, you could certainly imagine a scenario where a window would appear in front of you, saying, "You are in a simulation. Click here for more information." But does it matter if this is a simulation or not? If we are happy living and thriving in our virtual world, with its bizarre coincidences like perfectly aligned solar eclipses and no detectable life anywhere else, should we care if the universe is really a video game? Maybe we should. Harvard astronomer Abraham Loeb says that if we confirm that our reality is not real, nothing would matter anymore. Everyone's laws and morals would come out the window. He continued, there is nothing more detrimental to our social order than this notion. Abraham Loeb thinks that discovering that we are simply like the Sims could cause a breakdown in society. Preston Green, assistant professor of philosophy at Nanyang Technology University in Singapore, goes further. He argues that if scientists find a way to confirm that our universe is a simulation, like a video game, that could be the end of the game. Creators can simply disconnect our universe. In a New York Times article, Professor Green wrote, if we proved that we live within a simulation, it could cause our creators to finish the simulation, destroy the world. Of course, the proposed experiments may not detect anything that suggests we live in a computer simulation. In that case, the results will prove nothing. This is my point. The results of the proposed experiments will be interesting only when they are dangerous. While there was considerable value in knowing that we live in a computer simulation, the cost involved, risking closing our universe, would be many times higher. The universe is just a simulation that creators could disable at any time. Professor Preston Green fears that uncovering the truth could mean ending the game over. These theories, at the forefront of science and philosophy, bring us surprisingly close to the earliest beliefs of humanity in a world with a creator, who watches us from outside the universe for reasons we can barely understand. And maybe it's better that we never understand them. Even if there were no riots in the streets, the creator could get bored and shut us down.